Hello travel friends. On our recent trip to Dublin, one tip from the locals came up so often we had to share it with you guys. And we're not going to share just one, we're going to share the three most common tips. So starting off with number 3.
All right, if you speak with any Dubliner, they are going to tell you the best place to get the best pint of Guinness. Let me tell you, it is going to be different from every single person.
It was really amusing because so many people told us where the best pint was, and I don't think we got the same location anytime. All the Guinness over there tasted really good. You know, maybe if you're like a more experienced drinker of Guinness, then you can taste the differences. But really for me, like Guinness over there tasted so much better than Guinness over here. That's all I can really say is that they all tasted great.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy, what's the second tip?
So the second most common tip we received from the locals was to leave Dublin. Dublin locals were telling us to leave Dublin because, you know, the Irish magic, the really cool parts of Ireland is outside of Dublin.
Look, Dublin is great. I think the reason why a lot of Dubliners tell you to leave is just like Jimmy said, the magic of Ireland is outside, but Dublin, again, is a big city. It's an industrial city.
Right.
It's also multicultural now due to all of the businesses that are coming in. So if you want to really learn about Ireland and see those rolling hills and sheep and cows, you gotta leave the city.
Yeah, Dublin feels a lot like, you know, a lot of other big cities, and a lot of big cities, because they're so, you know, multicultural, it kind of feels very similar. So, you know, if you really want, you know, the Irish culture, explore the rest of Ireland. The tip that we got the most often, and probably by a very large amount,
Every day.
was avoid Temple Bar. So Temple Bar is not actually a bar. Temple Bar is like an area in Dublin that locals avoid like the plague. The beer here is very, very expensive relative to other parts of Dublin. And like the food is I would say it's just not good.
Temple Bar is literally an area for tourists. Locals don't go there.
But of course, you know, you can't really visit Dublin and just say like, oh, I'm just gonna totally not see and totally avoid this very famous tourist area or tourist attraction. So our recommendation would be just like walk by, maybe like look around, and if you're walking at night, then sure, like peek around and just kind of look at the vibes. But just know that you're probably not gonna find any locals. You're probably just gonna find other tourists doing tourist things.
Yeah. Temple Bar is really central. You're probably going to walk through it multiple times. You're going to cross over Hoppenny Bridge. So if you really need to see it or want to see it, you can totally walk through it. You can also do a free walking tour if it makes you, feel like you're not missing anything. But overall, it's a place that you will walk through. Just don't spend time there.
Yeah. And you also don't have to, plan your stay at a hotel or, an area, next to or around Temple Bar. Just stay at a convenient place, probably anywhere else in Dublin. Everything's pretty walkable and you'll have a great time. That's it for this episode, guys. Please like and subscribe if you want to see us again, and happy travels.